There's always a way to like improve and grow um, and be better and make things better. I'm also noticing about this person that, you know, they believe that it's in your power, you know. It's in your power. It's in it's within you to be able to create what you want to create in life. If you put your mind to it, you can do anything. You can achieve anything. So, like I said, this person is very like forward thinking, very optimistic, very like glass half full instead of glass half empty type of person. Yeah, they have a strong spirit. Their spirit is very strong and confident and lively. So maybe you need someone like this in your life, collective, because you seem to be a little bit more on the side of glass half empty instead of glass half full, if that makes sense. Just kind of looking overall at your energy here with all of these swords that keep showing up for you. It kind of looks like you question things a lot more. You know, you worry about things a lot more. Um, you you get scared more easily. You get into your head and you get lost in your thoughts. You get lost in your critical thinking. So this person's energy seems like, you know, a really great complement to your energy, you know. This is someone who can really help balance you out. Balance out your energy and your thoughts and your emotions. The fact that they seem to be so opposite from you looks like something that it would work in your favor, if that makes sense. Okay. All right, let's move on. Keep in mind, collective, this is a very specific reading. This is not for all of you. If this doesn't make sense to you, then, you know, leave it to someone else. All right. Let's see an overall outcome. Spirit angels and guides, what's the overall outcome going to be here between the collective and this person moving forward? Yeah, by the way, what I was picking up on here is I see this person like wanting to like get going, get things moving between the two of you. And I see you with the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Swords, male or female. I see you just like trying to like stall, trying to like, there's something about you creating excuses or making up excuses or putting up resistance. Yeah, this feels like the energy of like, what if this or what if that? Like you're creating a whole bunch of hypothetical scenarios that don't exist, and I mean that's why they're hypothetical, right? Yeah, you're creating a lot of hypothetical scenarios that, you know, have no real reason. There's no real reason why those hypothetical scenarios would happen. It's not it's not really logical. Yeah. It's not really logical, is what I'm getting. But again, overall, it's more like just you putting, creating resistance, putting up resistance. Um, it just kind of looks like a self-defense mechanism. Yeah, you're just kind of guarded, and because you're guarded, you're creating blockages, basically, on purpose. Okay. What's the overall outcome between the collective and this person moving forward? Just get one shuffle. All right, first card we have in the outcome is the King of Pentacles. We also have the Four of Pentacles. Wow, okay. And we have the Chariot. Oh, isn't that nice? King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the Chariot, okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups. Wow, this person's not going to let you, collective, they're not going to let you sabotage this relationship. They're not going to let you, they're not going to allow you to do that. They're not going to get, how do you say? Thrown off. Yeah, they're not going to get thrown off by your resistance or by your insecurities or your fears or your overthinking ways, or the blockages that you're creating or trying to put in between the two of you. They're not going to get thrown off by it. You're not going to get rid of them, basically. They're not going to let you get rid of them. They're going to keep coming toward you no matter what. It just kind of looks like this person, they're sold on you. Like they know what they want. They know who they want, and they're going to go after it no matter what, at all costs. Okay. Five of Cups to the Five of Swords. Yeah, and we have the Hierophant, and there goes the Ace of Wands. Wow. And we have the World. Yeah, this person is not messing around with the Ace of Wands and the Hierophant card. They're not messing around. They're not messing around. They're not playing around. They mean what they say, and they say what they mean. And when this person makes a decision, they're going to follow through. And when this person has their eye on something that they really want, they're going to achieve it. They're going to get it. They're going to accomplish it. They're going to achieve it. And they're very, very patient with the Hierophant card. So it doesn't matter how long they have to sit back and wait. This person is very willing to wait it out if that's what's necessary. But what they're not going to do is give up. Yeah, that's what they're not going to do. Yeah, that's what they're not going to do. Um, Give me a second. Collective, I feel like it would be a good idea for you to just, let this person know about your fears and in your insecurities. Be very honest with this person. Because I feel like if you were to be honest with this person, I feel like this person would be very understanding. And this person would also be very reassuring for you. Yeah. But you do need to like talk to this person, I would say. You do need to like, vocalize your fears and like be very honest about it, like come from a place of the heart, you know. Don't don't tell them one thing when in reality the truth is another thing. Like don't cover up how you really feel, or don't what do you say? How do you say, like, don't like twist it, don't twist the truth. Don't twist the truth, don't cover up the truth. Just give out the naked truth. Communicate the naked truth, the raw truth, if that makes sense. Because I feel like it's going to make your life a lot easier instead of, keeping things to yourself, or bottling up things within you. Of course, you might not trust this person, but I don't feel like you have any reason to not trust them. I mean, or I don't see any good reason to not trust them. It does look like this is someone who is a trustworthy person. I feel like this is someone who is very mature. Yeah, they're very mature and they're very understanding, and they're also very patient. But you do need to like let them know what's going on, because I do feel like this person is not really good at reading between the lines, is what I'm getting. Yeah, I don't feel like they're very good at reading between the lines. I don't feel like they're really good at mind reading either. Yeah, they're not a mind reader. They're not going to know how you're feeling unless you tell them how you're feeling, basically. This is not someone who has that type of perception, or like intuitive perception. I don't feel like this person has any intuitive perception. I feel like this person takes things at face value. So if you tell them that you're happy, they're going to believe that you're happy. Or if you show them that you're happy, then they're going to believe that. They're going to believe whatever you show them, whatever you tell them. They're not going to interpret anything else, or interpret things differently than what you're telling them or showing them. Again, they don't read between the lines, and they're not a mind reader, or an energy reader, if that makes sense. All right. I feel like things are going to work out here between you and this person is what I'm noticing here. Collective. I just feel like it's going to take time. It's going to take time for you to lower down your guard with the Seven of Wands. It's going to take time for you to trust this person. But I can tell that this person is going to make it their mission to prove themselves to you and to earn your love and earn your respect and earn your trust. And I do feel like they are going to be successful at it, just, you know, the same way that they're successful at everything else, because I feel like this person is someone who tends to always succeed in what they put their mind to. They're very consistent, you know, they're very disciplined. But I'm not getting that this person is like a liar or a manipulator or anything like that. Okay. All right. So collective, that's what I see here. I hope this reading helped. Whoever connects with this specific story, keep in mind, this is like a very specific reading. It feels like a personal reading, honestly, but if this helped you and if it resonated, please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Take care.